All right, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. God damn, my mic all fucked up. Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. Ready? Oh, y'all can hear me. This mic all fucked up on my. I guess it's my damn headphones. Shit. Okay, there we go. There we so what though? Let me say that. All right, what's good with everybody? Been a long day. Well, shit, fuck, long 2 weeks for me. Just been like that. You know, I hate to keep pushing this forward, keep pushing this back. Fuck around and left my goddamn laptop, and I'm like, oh shit. One thing I know, I'm gonna have to go out and give me a motherfucking welcome to the room, brother Warren. Give me another goddamn laptop. I've been meaning to do that, but just taking the time out the shop for one, for the most part. Man. But what's good with everybody? We're gonna get into it. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into it. What's up, my resource room niggas? First, about to sip on this Kaza. Boy, I was lucky, man. Shit. I tell you, this is the only time I drink. Unless I step out. And I got like shit, a good quarter of this motherfucking Kaza left, man. I said, okay, cool. I thought I was gonna have to stop, you know what I'm saying, to re-up like a motherfucker. Like, okay, I just deal with this shit right here. But yeah. Got a quarter of this shit left. But man, we're gonna make it do what it do tonight. Shit. That's about a good about three sips. I mean, or three rounds. Yeah, that'll do me. I ain't trying to knock myself out. That's for sure. But like I said, it's been a long 2 weeks, y'all. Long 2 weeks. Shit, man. But we almost there. As most of y'all can see, man, I finally moved into my new, you know what I'm saying, medium-sized warehouse. That's all the fuck I need. I don't need no large. That's require bigger fucking bills, Sanshere. You know? You know, I'm just missing a couple of 5 spiritual employees around this motherfucker. That's it. I'll be in the game. God damn it. Don't sip too much STL and leave us hanging. Right. Now, just three rounds. That's all I need. That's all I need. Just 3 rounds. 3 good rounds, man, especially this Kaza. Shit. Yeah, I do apologize. Starting late. Like I said, I fucked up and made my haircut appointment for 3:30 today and shit. But we here. God damn it, we here. You know. Trying to figure out how I want to start at. I already got the videos lined up. A few things. Oh, yeah, because I be hating when I forget shit, especially shout outs. You know, shout out to all the spiritual donations that came in through the past week. You know what I'm saying? As well. Let me shout out, you know what I'm saying, the spiritual donations. Y'all know who y'all are. Mainly been the main, you know what I'm saying, people who, you know what I'm saying, help, you know what I'm saying, keep the channel, you know, rolling in this aspect right there. You know, and also some that come up on the panel that be helping critique as well and state their claim as well. I do appreciate that. Well, for the most part, we're gonna do some throwbacks. You know, shout out to my birdies. I told you I'm gonna get you. I got you. God damn it, I got you. That's another, you know what I'm saying? That's the main reason. I've been putting y'all off for the past 2 weeks. I do apologize. Again, you know, I had no problem doing apologies over here, Sansere. You know, I have no problem doing public apologies over here. You know, I hold myself accountable. God damn it. Black men don't have to help. Don't have to make me help be hold accountable, Sansere. You know, just saying. But well, like I said, we're gonna do some throwbacks. Then we're gonna get into the current situation where it stands. And as y'all can see, the title of the motherfucking live: Are we ready to move to California? I want y'all to keep that in mind now. Just keep it in mind, because we're gonna, you know, talk a little bit more about it in the middle of this segment of this goddamn show. But let's go ahead and go back. Go back, way back. Y'all remember this. Y'all remember this. I know y'all remember this right here. You can't say you don't remember this. Who don't remember this right here? God damn it. Who don't remember this? When Baby Justy was, goddamn, I don't even think he was 1, was he? He probably was going on 2, I believe. You know? Y'all remember this. Time she took Baby Justy out to see the fireworks. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's around that time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he took baby Dusty out, her daughter down with the scam, real talk. Oh, you think so? You know, the time gonna tell, brother Fabro Tony. I said it right there. You sound like you from New York. Yeah, if you from New York, okay, shout out to our New York brother. Okay, yeah, shout out to our New York brother Tony. Okay. New York in the house. But yeah, well, you know, time gonna tell, Tony. And if Damo is down with the scam, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be too good on Damo. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. You know, it's so many passes that could just be given out, you know what I'm saying, to Damo. After that, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, free game on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt for the most part, you know. She posts so much, she's like a run-on sentence, right? Yeah, yeah, she be posting her ass out. But I'm gonna point something out too, what you just said right there, BZ. Down the line, I'm gonna try to remind myself to definitely point that out. I said something about it in the past before, but I noticed something. Oh yeah, I noticed something. But is that the photo from the 5? Nah, 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 nah. That's when they took baby Justy out to see the fireworks. You know, they ain't at least go get them, you know what I'm saying, some sparklers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the one where they took baby Justy out to see the fireworks, you know. That was on 4th of July. But let's go back a little bit. That was just a photo, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's a commentary. Shout out to my birdie who ain't got this. Man, y'all go get the ones like this, man, with some good segments. Don't start. I ain't finna start all the whole fucking beginning now. I mean, I need y'all to get right to that point that, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, the introduction part, then it starts getting good, then it gets great. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. You know, I ain't trying to go through the whole goddamn live, because yeah, I remember my lives back then. That shit was bumping long as fuck. You know, welcome to the room, Lola. Welcome to the room. Well, let's go ahead and play this part right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. President, it's the president now. Now, y'all heard it. She said it isn't a burden. But why is it all of a sudden a burden now, y'all? Why is it a burden now? Can somebody explain why it's a burden now? Why is it a burden now, y'all? You said no sound? No sound? God fucking damn. Oh shit, man. Damn. God damn. I thought we starting off right and shit, man. No motherfucking sound. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Fuck. Okay, I know where I was. Remember I switched what you call it tabs as I was that's why. Okay. Hold on. Let me rewind it back a little bit. Let me rewind it back a little bit. Hold on. All right. Can y'all hear the sound on that? Can y'all hear the sound on that? Oh shit! I can't. I ain't got the fuck thing on fucking stage. Shit. Damn. Okay. All right. Hold on.
Takes, saying heed or takes feelings towards it.
All right. Can you hear the sound on that? Can you hear the sound? Okay, you hear the sound on it? Like I said, this is the throwback. Okay, you hear it now. All right. So I'm about to play it.
Like, this is the motherfucking internet. Anything can be said, especially these days. Sansa, you know that. You know that. KDH said, oh, hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hey, KDH, what was your regular name?
I think I went too far, y'all. Hold on. I went too far back. Hold
on. Which to me, taking care of a child alone isn't a burden. It is not something that I should be ashamed of doing, especially if I wanted kids. You know what I mean? I'll just, stick out my chest and handle what I need to handle for my kids. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm supposed to do as a human being. You understand? So for a Black woman who is a mother and a wife, and her husband is white, for her to be saying to me, you're a stupid woman for having a baby by a Black man. Now you have to deal with taking care of children on your own, as if me taking care of a child on my own is that bad. Like, it's not really as bad as people try to pin it. And
okay. Now, so we off from the present now. Now, this is what she said back then. It is bad. It's not a burden. But why is it not a burden now, y'all? Why is it a burden now? Why is it a burden now, Sansa Ray? Let's go to show you when time catches up with your ass. Wasn't a burden back then, but it's a burden now. It is a burden now to take care of baby Justin by itself. Right, she tired. She tired. She always tired. All right, let's roll some more.
Remember when I was, when I used to think about single motherhood before I got on YouTube and start hearing the rhetorics that people had, the pro-Black men on YouTube would talk about Black single mothers and make it seem like single motherhood was like this bad thing, right? It was never a bad thing in my mind. I had never experienced anything negative as far as single motherhood before, because you think about how I grew up. I explained it in the beginning of the live stream. Even the kids around me, whether they were, most of them had both of their parents, of course, and they were like wealthy kids. But then there were kids out there who grew up in single parent homes as well, and they weren't going around being delinquents and criminals. And then I would have some other friends who had both of their parents, and their kids were like crazy, like going around doing criminal, delinquent stuff, and they would have both of their parents. And I could not understand. I was like, yo, you live in this mansion, or you live in this little mini mansion in this nice neighborhood, and you're acting like a delinquent. Like, how? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you have both of your parents, you're financially stable. I don't get it. So I saw it from both ends, you know what I mean? And so it bothered me for a woman to look at me and say, that's what you get, basically, you dumb. You shouldn't have, dated someone who was Black. You should have just dated someone white. And I'm thinking, I'm Black. So what's so bad about me dating someone who's like me? My skin is Black. You know, yeah, I'm a mixed race woman, but I identify as black. I mean,
Okay. Oh my god. I had to laugh because the motherfucking light bulb went off my head about like, hold up. If you're a mixed race woman, why the fuck you sit on her ranting about, oh, they send her and judge me because of my race, because I'm black? Like, Sasha Ray, really? If you're not black and you're a mixed race woman, bitch, why are you talking about black women? Why are you talking about a black man? Like, you y'all heard this shit? She said, because I'm black, that's why I'm you know what I'm saying, I had a black man, I mean a baby with a black man. But since I'm a mixed race woman, like, oh the fuck up. Which one are you? Right, cluster? Bitch, which one are you? Are you black or you mixed race? Matter of fact, we're gonna make that a motherfucking title. Is the rat black or mixed race?
All right. I never forget she responded to that shit. it kind of hurted her fucking soul just to say she was black. I remember this shit. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Let's get in to another one. Throwback. Told you I ain't gonna play all of them, just gonna play some of it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh shit. Damn it. Fuck. All right. Hold on. I fucked up. Hold on. All right. There we go. All right. Let's roll this. All right. Make sure I'm gonna check this. Make sure y'all be able to hear what you call it too.
he was like a maintenance man slash.
All right. Can y'all hear that? Press 1. Make sure y'all can hear that. Press 1. Okay. All right. Let me go and roll it.
Event person or other. At this point, I don't even think he knew what his job title was.
So what are you doing now? What's Sansaray now? We know the Sansaray of old. You were doing so many things, and
Who remember this bullshit right here? Press 1 if you remember this bullshit. Oh man. Press 1 if you remember this bullshit right here. This shit was too fucking hilarious. Like, dude, do you realize you're interviewing an ain't shit bitch? I wish I could find this brother. I wish I could. What is Sasha Ray doing right now? I can't, man. All right, let's roll some more.
I followed you, I Googled you, I love your career, and you can, y'all got to check a video.
This nigga said he loved her career. Oh, man. What career? What fucking career this bitch had, y'all?
Videos out. You are very thoughtful. You know what I'm saying? So what are you doing now?
Of course, everybody knows I'm into computer engineering, but specifically, what I really, really love is software engineering.
Because I am a computer engineer, specifically, I'm into software
The
engineering.
data analyst job will probably be something that I focus on first, like I said before. And I'll probably do that for the next year or so while I'm sitting here learning everything I need to do. And then after a while, after I think I got it down pat, I'm probably going to try to do some like type of software engineering something.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now we ain't heard a goddamn thing about no software engineering, bitch. Like, really? This when she was pregnant with Justice, the time she did that crying ass video. If Priest wouldn't leave me, so be it. You don't want to come back, Priest? Y'all remember that shit? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Thing.
But yeah, I'm definitely looking and definitely trying to freshen up on my computer programming skills. We're going to see where we go with that, and I'll let you know how I feel about it. A computer engineer, being into software engineering, the least I can make is $80,000 a year here in California.
Well, let me speak to you from a data analyst perspective, because that's what I did in IT, okay? When you do data analysis, you're basically crunching numbers.
Being an IT is not hard for me. Usually, a lot of people just want to know, do I know how to do the job? Do I know it? And doing a data analyst job, I know it. So that's easy. So I can start there. I don't have to necessarily get a software engineering job immediately, but I definitely will try to get a data analyst job immediately while I'm working on trying to get me like some type of software engineering job. So I should be financially good.
It's because I've been a data analyst for so many years. But some of y'all forget that I am in corporate America. Yes, I'm a computer engineer. Sometimes I take on positions that are less responsible. Business analysts, for example. Sometimes I do business analyst work or IT analyst work when I want to do some light work. Usually, when I'm having a good year, this is what's going on in my life. I'm working a regular corporate America job between the hours of like 5 a.m. to like 2. Then I turn around and I do web design, graphic design, and video editing. That's my second source of income. Then I'll turn around and I'll do YouTube videos, which kind of falls into the graphic design and the web design. So that's my third source of income. Then I'll turn around and I'll do events. Now, depending upon where I do the event at, depends upon how much money I will get. So me and my daughter's father have always tried to come up with new businesses to create. And he and I wanted to start a computer recycling company because I know how to build them. So we used to want to take parts, old parts, refix those computers and give them to underprivileged children. With Grand Hustle, I worked with Convict Music, and I worked with Def Jam.
You know, when I was signed to Convict Music, right?
I was working at Def Jam, right? I used to work at Def Jam. I was working at Def Jam. I could go backstage. I met Khalees. I met Nas.
It's Beyonce's and Salsa Ray. It's calling you mama. Yeah. Listen, what more can I say? The younger, the sweeter the juice. Whenever he come into play, young and beating me loose. Some may roll over, some may light a cigarette, but I reach for my wallet, put my signature on a blank check.
I used to model, and of course, I've been on television.
I'll be on The Amazing Getaway, hosted by TV personality Nicole Hoops Alexander and our celebrity friends on board the Carnival Sensation Memorial 2017. We're going to Turks and Caicos, selling out of Miami. Reserve your cabin now with a $100 deposit by going to www.theamazinggetaway.net. There'll be music artists there, professional basketball and football players, actors, reality stars, and more. No passport required. Please share with everyone. This will be an amazing birthday for me, and I can't wait to see you there.
I'm juggling school, being a minister, interning, being in the entertainment industry, and also trying to keep a
Have you
corporate
heard
job.
about my book yet? Yeah, my book is interesting. Unicorn Atlanta is basically about me moving from DC to Atlanta and discovering my bisexuality.
Always knew that I wanted.
Hold up. I was trying to catch that shit, y'all, because it looked like that bitch was in the motherfucking Extended Stay Hotel right here. Just saying. Hold up, Sans Ray. You didn't know Priest right here. Uh-oh. Look like you're in a, you know what I'm saying, Extended Momo. Don't that look like Extended Stay Hotel right there? We're showing the 5-star. Just saying, Sans Ray. Just saying.
Discovering my bisexuality.
Always knew that I wanted to be like a teacher. I knew that I wanted to teach spirituality and metaphysics.
No escort. I was a madam at an escort service. So let's talk about.
You was a madam at an escort service, bitch. Really? So that means you used to sell pussy.
Because of the fact that I have always been like financially stable, and there was a time where I was like making millions.
Already, I was
God damn, this bitch said she was making millions. God damn. And now you back homeless for the 3rd, 4th, 5th time. Okay.
a millionaire at
I
some
was
point.
buying VIP sections, bottles, paying my friends' mortgages and car notes. I had a staff. I was paying all of these people, and a lot of people was just hanging around me because I had money.
Promoters would pay me to come to the club. They give me a grand or two to bring a whole bunch of people to the club. Okay, they would charge me. I would charge them maybe during this time a grand to maybe $6,000 for me to come out and bring like 20 block dimes with me.
I spent many a year as a sugar baby.
Concert, I would always like have this huge entourage with me, and I would have to take care of everybody inside of that entourage. Meaning everybody was fed, everybody ate, everybody had gas money, everybody had anything that they need.
Everybody had gas money, all except this bitch. She came to YouTube to ask for $5 for gas. Oh my God. But everybody else had gas, all except this bitch. Really?
Around me, I would literally pay for everyone around me.
I still have other projects as long as my projects are helping other people. Like I have an inspirational jewelry line that I just started. I'm selling like purity rings.
Okay, inspirational jewelry line. Okay, where's the jewelry? Where's the jewelry, Sansaray? Just saying.
And prosperity bracelets. Of course, I'm doing my motivational speeches. I'm doing that. I mean, I don't do most of the things I do. I'm not doing because
I just can't. Oh my God. She doing all this shit. They got brought down one motherfucking promotional piece to this interview. Okay.
Chose to do to generate income. I was in corporate America for many years. Y'all know I have a business degree. I was in corporate America for many years. I had me nice little IT jobs that pay very well. And now I own my own software design company.
Left and right, people are walking up to me like it is nothing. Sansaray! Oh my God, aren't you Sansaray? Aren't you that bottle Sansaray? Aren't you blah, blah. Weren't you on TV? Did you do Sansaray? Blah, blah, blah. Over and over and over again. And luckily, I had been practicing in the...
This shit is comical, y'all. It is. Sansaray. Ain't you the homeless bitch?
mirror already. I did not use my tax refund in order to get my house and my car. I just asked the universe for it, and opportunities just fell out.
Oh, well, if opportunities fell out the sky, bitch, where's them opportunities at now? Where's the fucking universe at now when you need it?
Bedroom, 2-car garage, $500,000 house.
With no goddamn furniture. Y'all.
Says a lot about me and my work ethic.
You can't always side eye people because of what they're doing. As long as they're making a living, doing something honest, doing something that doesn't require them manipulating somebody or scamming somebody. Oh, I'm
Or coming online begging somebody. Oh, okay.
just an entertainer. You know,
I asked for donations. I went hard with my nonprofit this year, Block 11, and I was taking donations for the catering to the homeless event that I was doing monthly in Atlanta with this nonprofit called Simply United Together.
did it. And one of the main reasons I've been able to accomplish so much is because I believe totally in the potential of growth and expansion. I am a representation of a deliberate reception of what's desired and wanted by a person.
Time in my life where I was getting everything free, like everything, food, housing, everything, just getting it for free, you know?
If you like to donate,
Hold the fuck up. You getting all this shit for free, bitch. Why the fuck would you move to Northern California? Explain that shit.
donate to my nonprofit, Block 11. The link is in the long description box below. Okay?
Graphic design. I do all types of marketing and advertisement for all types of different companies. However, that's just one source of income, and I need to have multiple ones if I want to build the type of wealth I want. And the type of wealth I want ain't, oh, I just want to have $1 million or $2 million. No. I'm trying to have like $500 million.
Those people chose a lane and stayed there. So I'm supposed to pick a lane. All right. So what lane should I choose? Why can't I just have the whole highway? Why can't I have 4 lanes?
Makeup artist, hairstylist, cosmetologist, PR person, photographer, fashion industry professional, TV personality, actor, actress, comedian. Did I say singer?
Oh my God. Hold on. No, bitch. Did you say hairstylist? That's my first time hearing that one, y'all. I caught that one, y'all. I'm just not catching it. Did that bitch say hairstylist? Oh my God. Really, bitch? You're a hairstylist with them stiff ass, cheap ass wigs on? Come on now. All the hairstylists I know, you know what I'm saying, they should be bomb. Or they have a nice low cut to be bomb. Fresh. Every time I see them, their hair is done. But you're a hairstylist though. Oh, okay.
So a lot of times when people are speaking, they have to dumb down what they're saying. Athletes have done it. Artists have done it. People on the TV, in newscasters have done it. And when we sit down and we have intellectual conversations with each other, we talk about how when we speak to the public, we have to dumb ourselves down just so people can digest what we're saying. Because when we speak intellectually, sometimes it's so over people's heads that they aren't going to be able to digest the message.
Well, sis, we so motherfucking dumb, bitch. Why the fuck is you always fucking homeless, bitch? Why? Dumb that down for us. Because we're not getting it. Why Santeray is always coming online, begging, and homeless. Now dumb that down for us.
The whole suicide rumor in itself is just a trip. I don't even know who the fuck with that. But the whole donations thing, that never happened. I don't know what, like my family, nobody in my family asked for donations to scam people for money. That never happened. So I don't know what the fuck. But there's people out there that actually believe that stupid shit. And the first thing I say is, you dumb.
Life's hard, life's greed, life's short, life's on my shoulder, life she loves me. I'm lucky lefty, I'm living large. If life's a bitch, she the head, deep in charge. We write rhymes, illest shit on the mic. In the parking lot of it, use styles battle, we fight. But yo, would I ever be scared? No, never, not me, cause we forever prepared. Life was with me when I walked alone. Missing curfew, my old friend regretting coming home. She rolled with me when my daughter was born. I was struggling for it, she had me snacking on popcorn. She was no fine study buddy in college. She was there when I first gave head studying college. She was right there when love showed up, and when it left me lonely, she decided. Like, motherfucker asked me for the money. I just...
The infamous 505 video. Oh yeah, the infamous 505. God damn it!
Give it to them. When I was that woman that would turn around and the motherfucker would ask me to pay their mortgage, and I just cough up 900, a grand, 2 grand and shit to people like it was nothing. And I can't even get a donation. I need, let me tell you something. I need $505 right the fuck now. And if I tell you why I need it, you're gonna be like, the fuck?
Right. The fuck, bitch. Oh, man. Boy. I tell you. It gets better and better day by motherfucking day. But as I said before, y'all see what the title says. Are we ready to move to California? You know? Oh, man. Let me see what y'all said in the chat. Said Debo want that money right now. Right. Somebody said the movie Dumb and Dumber, but she's the dumbest, right? Right. So the Black Sally Struthers donate 50 cents a day. No. There ain't no 50 cents a day now, bro. Told you, hey, shit, you need $200 now. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Inflation went up with the rat. The rat stocks went up. She talking about 200 a day now. You know? Boy. I tell you, man. Hey, shouts out to my birdies. They sent that to me. Some good playbacks. Especially that motherfucker Carl Winslow interview at the park. That shit right there. I wish I'd have been close to Rob. Like, bitch, stop lying. Give him a motherfucking bite. This bitch ain't shit. The fuck? Sit there and ask that bitch what she doing now. She ain't doing shit. She begging. That's the fuck she doing. Oh, shit. Oh, man. All right, let's go ahead and boy, I tell you. Let's go ahead and get into today. Oh yeah. Cause we'll play just a little bit of it. Gonna play all of it. Cause I want y'all to peep game on something. She basically kind of talking about Big Kathy, you know, on why she always throwing Big Kathy under the bus. But I want y'all to peep what she does. Oh yeah. So let's go ahead and roll this right here. Once again, you fuck with me, hit the likes. You don't, hit dislike anyway. Then we can't see them. I wish we could. Feel free to comment. Hold on. Feel free. Shut the fuck up. Donate to my spiritual fund. Just wherever you got any questions or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at the email stored down below. All right. Let's go ahead and roll this one right here.
Be transparent about my life. Like, I'm very transparent about my situation currently. Right now, I have $300 to pay for my room. I have to pay for my.
This bitch been having $300 for the past 2 motherfucking weeks, y'all. God damn, bitch, you ain't accumulated $1. Shit. Say 301 or something. Say 325. Shit. Say 305. Fuck. No, okay, just say 304. You know? That bitch been having $300 for last past 2 fucking weeks. Like, goddamn, bitch. What you been doing? Nothing.
My room on Friday. I need $300 more by the time Friday gets here. So
Well, bitch, you need to go out and sell some motherfucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? Go suck some dick or something. You know what I'm saying? We get tired of hearing what the fuck you need. You know? We all need something around this motherfucker. You know? If you need to go out and get. That's the name of the game, bitch.
I'm telling people in advance.
You ain't gotta tell us in advance, bitch. You ain't gotta tell us in advance. We don't need you to do that. We don't need you to send us no memos. You know, send us an evite, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like your problem, not ours.
To donate to me so that I can pay for the room.
Bitch, we tired of fucking donating. When the fuck are we gonna see some investments and some returns, Sansaray? That's what the fuck we want to see. Until you talking about some investments, Sansaray, with paperwork, then come holler at us. This donating shit, bitch, is getting old.
Friday, and the reason why I'm doing it in advance because some people was like frustrated that I told them last minute. They don't like it if I come on here.
So now you want to tell us in advance and shit. Oh, okay. Like we ain't motherfucking like, you know, we ain't got our check yet, bitch. Shit, you sit there trying to dip into the motherfucker before the motherfucker get printed. The nerve of this, bitch.
Friday and be like, listen, I need $300 to pay for my room. You know, like this shit. So they like tell me in advance. So I'm telling everybody in advance. I need $300 to pay for my room on Friday. Remember, I'm doing better than I was. Like I'm paying for a week.
No, you're not doing better with what you was. Because if you was, bitch, you wouldn't be on her talking about donations in advance and shit. Fuck up out of here.
So that's pretty dope. Because of the donations other people have given us, and because of God's provision, me and my son have been able to stay here in, you know, a somewhat stable environment for the past 5 months. And June 1st will be our 6th month here. We're trying to move out of here, but I have to save and pay for the hotel room at the same time. And it's extremely difficult to save and pay for it at the same time. Because
well, you know what I'm saying? We got problems too, Sansaray. You know, we don't come to the internet for people to help us solve our problems for us. You know what I'm saying? It's called being a grown up, making it happen and making it do what the fuck it do. You know? So I suggest you give it the same goddamn program of being a goddamn grown up. Doing what the fuck you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But you don't hear it though. You don't hear us though. You know what I'm saying? You still want to go come on her and beg like a fucking bum. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, your best bet, you need to hit the fig, bitch. You got your hair done, slap on your outfit with no fucking panties on. Wash your ass though. Wash your ass. And just go to the fig. Next time that bitch go live, ask for donations. Just say Sansaray. All you have to do is go to the fig. That's it.
The money that I could be saving to move, I have to pay for the room for. I have to use it to pay for the room. I'm also paying for groceries because
we paying for groceries too. We like to eat too, goddammit. So we supposed to starve because Sansaray want us to donate? Oh, okay.
Some reason, even though I'm on benefits, like I'm on like food stamps and stuff like that, I have.
Well, bitch, we ain't on benefits. We get off our ass and work and hustle and grind.
I've not received benefits in 3 months.
Bitch, we ain't received benefits in probably 3 plus motherfucking years. You never seen us come on this motherfucker begging. Why the fuck you on this motherfucker begging?
I talked to my caseworker.
Bitch, we ain't got a caseworker. We don't know what the fuck that is.
Last week, Friday, the benefits were supposed to be on the card. They weren't there. I called him yesterday. They're still not there.
Oh, what bitch called him today?
So I'm probably going to call him again today and be like,
no, there ain't no problem. You need to. Fuck all the bullshit. Just call him. Matter of fact, go to his office. Just like you went up to YouTube, bitch. Go to his office.
They're still not there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know why they haven't given it to me in 3 months. I thought it was because they need like bank statement verifications or something like that. And they still
just haven't done it. And so I've been paying for my food as well. And, you know, food is expensive as fuck. Anyway, so I asked for donations for food and, you know, I took my son out to eat for his birthday.
Oh, but you took your son out to eat though. Oh, okay. But you want us to, you know what I'm saying, donate to you so you go back out to eat again. Oh, okay.
Was Monday, but we took him out to eat over the weekend. We went to Applebee's and I get my son to try to eat something.
Applebee's kind of expensive, Sansa Ray. Shit, we talking about, you know, $25 a head, Sansa Ray. Just saying. Shit, I ain't eat no Applebee's this week. Anybody in here eat Applebee's? Anybody? Anybody in here eat Applebee's? Press 1 if you ate Applebee's. Press 2 if you didn't. You know? Who in here ate Applebee's this week? I sure the fuck didn't. I feel some type of motherfucking way. Regardless who paid for it, Lola, shit. They can't afford to be going to motherfucking Applebee's. Shit. He said the priest paid for it. Hell no. I did right. Sean said he didn't. Who else didn't go to Applebee's? Somebody said I thought she went to pit on us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in this motherfucker went to Applebee's but this bitch. God damn. The fuck shit. Maybe I need motherfucking shit to motherfucker start begging for motherfucking donations so I can eat me some Applebee's. You know? All right. Let's roll it.
Other than what he already eats is very difficult, but he did a good job at this Applebee's, and he used to love Applebee's when he was younger. Him and his grandmother used to go all the time, and so.
Oh, y'all used to go all the time to Applebee's. Oh, y'all eating out like a motherfucker, man. Y'all eating Applebee's. God damn. Shit, we ain't got like that, Sansa. So why the fuck you expect us donate to you and shit? We eat Applebee's every motherfucking week.
That's why I was like, let's just go to Applebee's. So we went to Applebee's during happy hour, and my daughter wanted some margaritas, so she got her some margaritas.
Oh, y'all went got fucked up too? Oh, okay. Shit, damn. I'm over here sipping some cars I had for shit damn near 2-3 months. Y'all over get fresh drinks and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're homeless. You're homeless though. You know what I'm saying? You over there, you know what I'm saying, drinking fresh margaritas and shit. Going out to eat the Applebee's. Got your wig done. God damn, Sansa. Shit, seem like you looking better than us over here since we broke. Just saying.
And I had some like a bacon cheddar sandwich, and my son had French fries.
Whoa, a bacon cheddar sandwich. Let me see how much this motherfucker costs, y'all. Anybody know how much this motherfucker costs? A bacon cheddar sandwich. Applebee's. Bacon cheddar sandwich, Applebee's. Yep. Okay, how much that motherfucker cost, man? It was a hand. Oh, that was chicken. Okay, hold on. Let me bacon. Let me see how much this shit costs, y'all. Because this shit sounds kind of expensive, you know. I'm just saying, you know, because I want me a motherfucking bacon cheddar sandwich. You know what I'm saying? That shit sound motherfucking good, man. Shit. This bitch eating good as a motherfucker. They come online begging us. And we broke. Remember? You know, just saying. Just saying. Bacon cheddar sandwich. Fuck. Let me see. Bacon cheddar sandwich. I guess this must be the chicken sandwich. Yeah, let's see how much this motherfucker costs. Let me go ahead and see how much this motherfucker costs, man. Pick up. Yeah, we're gonna pick it up. Yeah. Location. Okay. This motherfucker sound, you know what I'm saying, nice and pricey. Just saying, Sansa Ray. See how much this motherfucker costs. You eating a bacon cheddar sandwich, bitch. We can't eat no shit like that, you know. You know, we broke in the motherfucker over here at Science Ray. Hold on. Oh, man, let's fucking Google Maps. Let's show me what a place at shit. Start orders. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see how much this bitch costs for real. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. Curbside to go. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Let's pick this one right here. Start order. Yeah. See how much this bitch costs. A bacon cheddar sandwich. Hold on, sandwich. Yeah, man. I don't know. Y'all bear with me right quick. Yeah, let me search the menu. Yeah. Bacon, cheddar, chicken sandwich. Yeah, that's what it is, a chicken sandwich. Okay. Completed. Ready. Oh, damn, they should make you go through a lot. Shit. This motherfucker, that's $15 motherfucking sandwich, Sansaray. The fuck? A $15 sandwich, y'all. And this bitch on this motherfucker big. A bacon cheddar sandwich is $15 motherfucking dollars, bitch. You know what I'm saying? We ain't eat no motherfucking bacon cheddar sandwich. You know? This bitch he over there eating good at the motherfucker, laughing in front of our face, calling us broke, but telling us to donate. Oh, okay. All right, let's roll some more.
Fries and some mozzarella sticks, and you know, it was like, oh my god, I ain't had mozzarella sticks in like forever. Like what? And he had like the bacon from my sandwich. He ate that, but we did that for the weekend. Me and my daughter went to see Sinners while he was at school on Friday.
Oh, so y'all went out to motherfucking movies. Shit. He went out to the motherfucking movies. Who else went out to the motherfucking movies? God damn, sound like the rat balling out of control, man. I don't know. This bitch might not be homeless for real, y'all. So I think this bitch been, faking the funk and shit. This bitch going out to the movies, got a wig done, eating bacon cheddar sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? But come on, this motherfucker begging. Wow. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right. Just saying. For a motherfucker to be homeless, eat bacon cheddar sandwiches and got their motherfucker wig done. Shit. Sound like you doing good.
I think it was Friday or Thursday, one of those days. Anyway, we went to see Sinners, and I really love that movie. But we tried to celebrate my son's birthday over the weekend, so he had a good birthday, even though I didn't buy him any presents. Other people bought him stuff, like my mother sent in.
Why not, Sansaray? You bought a bacon cheddar sandwich? Shit, you could borrow some with that $15 burger, man. Just saying.
And some stuff. His keyboard is supposed to be here tomorrow. We're trying to figure out what musical instrument it would be good for him to play. And
he need a motherfucker instrument that's gonna teach him how to talk. That's what the fuck he need. How the fuck you expect him to read motherfucking notes and shit, bitch? He can't motherfucking read or talk.
Excuse me, it will probably be like either the saxophone or the piano. So right now we're just,
how the fuck he gonna learn how to play that Sansaray? He can't fucking read or talk.
just focusing on the keyboard to see what he does with that. And if he does well with that, or if he still shows interest in playing the saxophone, I'm going to get him that saxophone.
I guess you're gonna come online and beg for that too, huh? Oh, okay.
Saxophone is on his Amazon wish list. And
oh, it is. I wonder how much this motherfucker costs. Somebody email me that motherfucking Amazon wish list. I need to see how much this motherfucking saxophone costs.
My mother was like, why don't you get him to play something cheaper? I was like, that's not the point of the exercise. Like, it's not that I want him to play something cheap. I want him to play something that he likes to play. I'm just going to save up enough money to be able to get it, even if I don't.
How you gonna save, Sansaray? You steady fucking begging.
Don't get the donations. I'm going to try to get to do some graphic design work. I'm probably going to start selling some digital products soon.
You probably gonna do this. You're probably gonna do that. No, but you need to do something.
honestly, I haven't sold a digital product in so long, but I was like, let me just figure out what kind of digital product I can sell. I gotta really like think about that. But I am still trying to figure out what to sell.
But bitch, you need to go sell some motherfucking pussy. Shit. They'll get you your 505 and your motherfucking whole week fucking pay and stay.
And it's hard for me because it's just like I do want to teach financial wellness stuff.
Right? No, bitch. You don't need to teach shit. Not a goddamn thing. You're fucking homeless.
Again, but right now I don't think I'm in a position to be able to be teaching other
You're not. Yes, you're not.
people financial wellness until I get my finances stable again. Like it to me,
They never was stable before, Sansaray. So stop with the bullshit. Your finances ain't gonna never be stable. Stable in finances doesn't go well with you. I don't know why, but it just don't. Somehow it doesn't fucking mix with each other, Sansaray. Finances and stableness doesn't mix with you for some fucking reason. Why, I don't fucking know.
it's hypocritical for me to be out here teaching people financial wellness when I'm in the situation that I'm in. That's
Yeah, exactly. It's hypocritical for you to be going out motherfucking buying $15 motherfucking burgers. You know, it really is.
just ridiculous. Like, I at least got to be practicing what I'm preaching.
Yeah. You sure the fuck do, bitch. You really do.
And so until my credit score get back to normal and until I have my investment portfolio started already.
No. You don't need no investment shit. You just need to motherfucker get the shit that you motherfucker need and shut the fuck up.
I'm not going to go back to teaching financial wellness. So then it's like, what kind of product could I sell? You know what I mean? As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, like who's an autism mom right now?
This bitch just said as a business owner. What business do you own? Homeless. What business do you own, bitch? Why you homeless? What? Because whatever fucking business it is, bitch, you need to liquidate. That's what the fuck you need to do.
Basically home a lot and, you know, taking care of her son. What could I do or sell to other people that would be beneficial to other people that runs parallel to the current lifestyle that I have?
Nothing at all.
And that's very difficult for me because I never had this lifestyle before. I don't even know what I mean, like I never had the influencer mom, you know, I'm doing autism content. I get
You ain't doing shit. That's basically what you're saying.
I'm just at a loss for that. And so anyway, yesterday I made a video, back to the mom video. I made a video yesterday saying that women, children, and people should be calling other people who aren't their mother's mom, right? Because it's like significantly, it's inappropriate, right? And so inside of the video, I said, even with my mother not being the best mother in the world, like she was kind of neglectful, like her mothering skills was awful, I still have a level of respect for her as my mom. Like I'll still call her mom. And someone came into the comment section, and I get this comment frequently. That's why I'm speaking about it. Someone comes into the comment section and they say something to me along the lines of, your mother, you always throwing your mother under the bus. You're always saying something negative about your mother, you know, whatever. And
yeah, you are. Every time. Now listen to this, y'all. Just listen.
One of the things that they said is, she watched your son for free while you was working, and, you know, shit like that, right? And I try to explain to people who are genuinely like interested, my background for a reason. Like I tell people my story for a reason so that everybody can learn something valuable from me, and so that the core facts about me can be just out there so that people can understand my healing process. And as they see me grow with time, like some people love seeing me grow into who I become, you know? So I try to be.
Bitch, you still the same bum begging bitch. Oh, hold on, let me start that over. You still the same bum begging homeless bitch. You still the same, Sansaray. Ain't shit changed about you.
Be honest about my personal experiences, my life, my decisions I made as a mom or a daughter or whatever.
I didn't have the best childhood ever, and I tell people all the time. And mainly the reason behind that is because my mother was very neglectful.
Oh, your mother was very neglectful. Okay.
And of course, when you're a single mom, it's easy for you to be neglectful. But oftentimes, I think back when I was a kid, I was alone a lot. My mother was gone a lot. She was working or out with men, or
same thing you was doing, out with niggas. So you're just the same, Sansaray. You're no different.
You know what I mean? She wasn't present. Okay. And
same thing with you. You wasn't present either. You didn't go to Damo graduation, didn't go to a prom, none of that. You know better.
And it affected me as I got older, because then she had my little sister, and she was a way better mother to my little sister. She was an amazing mother to my little sister.
Okay. And
but also she wasn't working and she wasn't in a relationship. So it gave her an easy, way to have access to my sister, because she was disabled. She was on disability. She couldn't go anywhere or do anything. So it gave her more time to be around my sister. So my sister is like, you could tell my sister was loved and raised very differently from me.
Okay.
And so whenever I talk about my mother and I talk about my experiences with her, it's the truth about her.
Okay, if it's the truth or it's not the truth. At the end of the day, Big Kathy is still your motherfucking mama. So I mean, you consistently talking about this shit, and it ain't making the goddamn situation no motherfucking better, bitch. You're supposed to move forward, Sansaray.
For a long time, we didn't talk. Like in my early 20s, we didn't talk. We barely talk. Like from the time I was like, I grew up and moved out, maybe by the time when I was like 23 or 24.
Okay, so you moved out when you was 23 or 24. Okay. And
she was I was like around, but I wasn't in the house. Like I was working on my career and doing,
what career, bitch? What career?
Focus on that. And we didn't get close again until I got pregnant with my son, which was in 2017. So that's a big, long gap to be away from your mother. And so when I finally did move to California, she was living here, but she was living with my cousin because she was my cousin's nanny.
Yeah, we know that. Sounds right.
And so I moved in with them. But the problem with that is how that happened.
As we all figured. Yeah, we figured that, Sansaray. Nobody wants you around at all. Not even the goddamn cousin.
Because my mom is kind of one of those people where she doesn't, like, she's not very honest about things.
So basically, Kathy didn't tell the cousin that this sorry ass bitch was coming. That's what you're trying to say, Sansaray?
Sometimes she's not very, like, that robbing Peter to pay Paul shit I be telling you about. My mother does shit like that. The stuff my mother does, like, my mother's a cutting corner type of, I can't explain it.
Yes, you can. You explain every motherfucking thing else. Why the fuck you can't explain, the shit that Kathy did? Uh-huh.
I can't
explain it.
So the stuff she does is just like, I'm like, oh my God. Wow. And then other times it's like, my mother is so kind and so nice and so funny. It's like she makes up for all of the negative things that she does in my eyes, though. Like in other people's eyes that she may have pissed off, a lot of them people are still fucking mad.
Yeah, just like at your ass. Nobody want to fuck with you.
A lot of people, like my daughter still hate my mother. My daughter, I don't care.
See, we ain't talking about that. We talking about you and Kathy. We ain't talking about Damo and Kathy. We talking about you and Kathy. See how she derailed this bullshit? Y'all see how she derailed this bullshit? Just keep listening.
My daughter, I was just talking to my daughter yesterday about it. And I was trying to explain to her, because my daughter got in a really bad mood yesterday.
Hey, listen closely to this shit now. Listen real closely.
Because it has something to do with my mother. And I tried to explain it to her. I was like, sometimes when people do things to you, they don't intentionally mean to hurt your feelings. And the way that I
brought that to her attention is I explained to her how she hurt me when she left me and her brother in the car. Because she was talking about how she goes through things with people and some things are hard to forget. And I said to her, do you expect me to forget and get over the fact that you left me and your brother in the car? And I was using this as an example so she could think through what she was saying, because she was basically saying, I'll just never forgive her. I never, you know what I mean? And I was saying, because she was saying, I don't understand how you forgave grandma for all of the stuff that she's done. I just don't understand how you've forgiven her. And I said, well, being angry was killing me. It was making me sick. And I did it to save myself, because anger is a choice. You choose to be angry at people. You choose to hold on to stuff. You choose to hold a grudge. And for me, I just don't want to be mad at either one of you. And I could easily be mad at fucking both of y'all because of some shit. And she acknowledged that, you know, and my mother acknowledges it too. And when I do things to them that's hurtful, which I can say probably the worst thing about me as a daughter or a mom is I am the type of person that I flat out do not play when it comes to holding myself accountable or holding someone else accountable, or when it comes to handling business as far as making sure I'm stable. So the fact that my mother and my daughter know that about me, and the fact that because I'm so serious about that shit, I can be hard on them. And my daughter used to be like, you're just so hard on me. But I was so hard on her because I've been to college. I know so much about finances. I worked so hard to become successful. I want my daughter to be more successful than me. So
you work so hard to become successful. Successful at what? Being homeless? That's all we seen you begging. That's the only two things we seen out of your essence, Ray. Homeless and fucking begging. That's what you work so hard to be? A begging bum bitch and a homeless ain't shit bitch? Okay. That's the only thing we see. Anybody seen anything else? Please state your claim. Please state your claim. If you seen Sans Ray be successful at anything else other than being homeless and begging, please come and state your claim. Please come and state your claim.
I'm harder on her than my mother was on me, because my mother was not there to help groom me into becoming a successful businesswoman. There's a lot of loops in my personality and who I am because of the nurturing I didn't get from my mother, or the lessons she didn't teach me. Like when my mother bought my first bank account, I had to be like 16 or 17. She just tossed me a checkbook. She didn't tell me how banking works. How do I write a check? What is a check for? I knew nothing about bank accounts. I knew I had just got like my first job. I was working as a file clerk somewhere. And my mother didn't tell me shit about how banking works. And she just handed me a checkbook. And I just started writing like bad checks. Like when it would be no money in there, I would just write the bad fucking check. And I did it until I was like 18. And then I noticed what the fuck I was doing. I was like, oh. I was like, these checks go to my bank account. And even when my bank account empty, child. Anyway, loops like that, like not thoroughly explaining stuff to me as a woman or as a kid or as a, whatever, was some of the things that my mother did wrong. But my mother she bought me my first business. So my mother's done a lot of good stuff. But if we were like taking score of the good and bad that my mom did in my life, the bad stuff outweighs the good stuff. But I put a magnifying glass on the good stuff. But I don't lie about my mother and my relationship with my mother. But when people say to me, oh, your mother watched her son for free, it's like, no, my mother didn't watch my son for free. My mother did what grandparents are supposed to do. You know what I mean? And my mother We shared a house together. It's not like she had her own home and I just kept.
Bitch, she still watched them for free. She didn't charge your monkey ass. Come on now. It is not like my mom watched them for free. We shared a house. They ain't got shit to do with you not paying her, bitch. That's what the person is saying. You didn't have to pay Kathy, right? All right, then.
Came to move with her, and my mother she's never had her own home. She's never, I don't remember the last time my mother's been like independently operating. You know what I mean? I think it was, I don't know, 2002 maybe. I don't know, maybe 2003 or something like that. Was the last time I seen my mother independently operate. So from then on, she's been living with other people, and I think a lot of things have happened to my mother that she doesn't really talk about, but those are the reasons why she behaves the way she does.
So that's why she still competed to pay Paul. Oh, okay. But once again, Sansray, what the fuck they got to do with the topic in question in hand that was asked to you? Not a goddamn motherfucking thing. You taking us down memory lane over some bullshit, bitch. The question was asked. Your mom was watching your son for free, Sansa Ray. The answer is yes, she was. You sit here giving us long ass motherfucking story that we already motherfucking know, bitch. You beating around the bush, you know what I'm saying, instead of giving a direct fucking answer.
So anyway, she was the best mother in the world. She had me when she was like 18.
But neither were you.
And she was a teen mom, basically, and she was a solo mom, and she just didn't.
Yeah, because your daddy didn't want her, or you.
Didn't know what the fuck she was doing, basically.
Oh, so she was just out there fucking too, you know what I'm saying? Reckless, just like your ass was. She was out, well, you didn't have pregnancy apps then, so I guess she was playing with the motherfucking, what's that shit y'all call, all the women in the room? What's that shit that the goddamn circle thing with all the months and shit, or days, whatever the fuck is on it? That's what Kathy was playing with. What is it called, y'all? Oh, let me go to the chat. Is it diaphragm? I'm saying it right? Tell everybody what's that's called. That's what the Kathy was playing with. Sans Ray playing with the pregnancy app, and Big Kathy was playing with the motherfucking little diaphragm thing. Somebody said her mama couch surfer. Hell no. Y'all was right for that one. Big Kathy was a couch surfer. Diaphragm. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, right on, Lola. Right on. So that's what Kathy was playing with. Shit. Kathy was missing all the dates, huh? Yeah, no. All right, let's roll some more.
And so, had I not met my daughter's father, and he helped me be a lot better. Had I not met him, I'd have been fucked up. And so, anyway,
you are fucked up.
What I do want to make clear as I'm talking about these things and sharing them with you guys, I took some notes, and I'm gonna try to help you guys understand something. When you're telling your truth about something, sharing it doesn't mean you hate your family or you want revenge or you're trying to ruin anyone's image. It means that you're choosing to heal over hiding from it. And oftentimes you guys like to hide from your experiences. And part of breaking a generational curse.
Nah, bitch, I mean, we don't come to the fucking internet airing out all our motherfucking business like your dumb ass do. The fuck?
Is you no longer being silent about a lot of the things that happen in your family, because a lot of the stuff gets swept under the rug. That's why so much drug abuse, alcohol abuse, sexual abuse, and molestation and shit like that ran in my family for so long.
Okay, that's your family. They don't run in everybody's family, sounds right.
Because it's happening, but people keep quiet about it. And so as the person who kind of stepped away from their family because they wanted to improve who they were as a person.
Well, it seemed like you got worse.
That person. I have to be honest about my experiences because I want people to learn from me in my life. So the people who say that I'm
You want everybody to learn from you in your fucking life, and bitch, you're still homeless for the third and fourth fucking time. With all these fucking stories you telling and all this, you know, I don't know if they happen or what, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you're telling all this shit, but you're not telling step by step on how the fuck this so-called six-figure making, I got 6 degrees ass is back homeless. That's what everybody wants to fucking know. Why is this motherfucking ain't shit bitch back homeless again? You went to Northern California, homeless. Got a handout. Got a something over your head. You got your little car. Well, you got handed a car. Then you start perpetrating with a car. Then you lost the house. Back homeless. Then somehow you got another, you know what I'm saying, apartment. Okay. Then you lost that house. Back homeless. And you're living in your car for a whole year, you claim. And now you're back in extended stay, Momo. Again. But you want to sit here and tell us, oh, this time is different. No, bitch, it's the fucking same bullshit. It's the same bullshit in 6 figures. It really is. And you're back on this motherfucker begging to us so-called broke motherfuckers. So that's another question in hand. Why would you come on YouTube fucking begging to some broke motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? You're homeless. The fuck you want us to do? We're broke. You know? We can't help you. You know? See, like every time you get broke, you bring your bum begging ass to fucking YouTube. Chat, am I lying or what? I'm not making up no story, Sansaray. This is what's completely repeatedly fucking happening. Over and over again. Yeah, you get a house, you lose that motherfucker. What you gonna do then? Come back to YouTube. Start begging again. Oh, this time it wasn't my fault. It's like, bitch, you know, when the fuck are you gonna get it together for your fucking self and your fucking so-called son? My son. Remember that? It seems like you don't be thinking about your son, when your ass to get ready to motherfucking get homeless. Every fucking time. This bitch comes back to YouTube begging. This time she went kind of motherfucking, social media wide with the motherfucking shit. She reached out to motherfuckers over there on Facebook now. See, that's why I tell you, peep game. This bitch didn't do that shit last time, especially with the 505. You know? Reaching out, you know what I'm saying? Begging. Wake up, begging. Shit, bitch, that's the time you motherfucker be looking for a fucking job or go make a fucking job. Miss, I make 6 figures. Miss, I wear all these goddamn hats. You telling us that you sat in your car for a whole fucking year and you wasn't doing shit? Not a damn thing? God damn. Oh, I had to build so much pride to come here and ask you guys. No, don't ask us for shit. Remember, we broke. You know? Well, I tell you, man. I seriously tell you. The nerve of this motherfucking bitch right here. The nerve of this fucking bitch. Just is going to be in a rented Uber car begging for 505 pull-ups. I need 505 pull-ups right the fuck now, and I don't have it. Boy. D. John says she even begging a dream. Shit, hey. The way it's looking, look like she do. It's like, okay, you got the money before. Talking about the universe gave it to you. Shit, bitch, go back the motherfucking universe. Shit. The fuck you always come to YouTube for? You ain't got the nerve to call everybody dumb? No, bitch, you the dummy. You clearly is the fucking dummy. This is your fucking third, fourth, fifth time being fucking homeless within 10 years. Talking about you trying to help black women. Bitch, the only thing you helping black women do is be a bum bitch like you. That's the only thing you're doing. Restraining order. No updates yet. No updates. She said today her mother never had a home of her own, but said before her and her mom had a home in California. Boy. And this bitch sit here and talk like, you know what I'm saying, like she ain't did shit. That's the part that kills me. Like she ain't did a damn thing. It ain't her fault why they homeless. It's somebody else's fault why they homeless. Like, goddamn, bitch. Really? Kathy paying Peter to pay Paul. Robert Peter pay Paul. No, okay. That's why you're homeless. Okay. But this same motherfucking woman who you gave your motherfucking money to, you claim, which I know you're lying. All right. We're gonna go into this next video, man. I'm tired of this motherfucking bitch, man. This pathetic ass ain't shit bitch right here. I'll tell you. The nerve of this bitch. Let's see. Hold on. God damn. This motherfucker show taking.
A lot of people don't know this, but the best.
Hey, can y'all hear the audio? Press 1. Let me know if y'all can hear the audio. Press 1. Yeah. Let me know if y'all can hear the audio. Hold on. All right. Can you hear the audio? Press 1. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I know now. It just said something a minute ago. Hold on. I'm finna unmute it. Alrighty.
Like, I haven't been on a date. I haven't been like hanging out with my friends or anything like that. And I remember saying to my daughter, like, I want to
Hold on. Catch that part right there.
All right. The police are around me all of the time because people keep calling for like doing welfare checks or like trying to swat me, or like they're coming because of like fake restraining orders or shit like that, right? So I keep seeing cops, and it's always been like that. They've always showed up to my house ever since I moved to California. People have been sending them back and forth to my house. So I'm always around police officers, right? And it's always real chill because they know it's just people on social media annoying me. So anyway, I was going to ask this cop that I know to go see Sinners with me.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting, Sansaray. Very interesting. Now, fellas. All my fellas said in the room. Could you imagine a homeless bum bitch asking you to go see a fucking movie? Can you imagine that? Straight up. Can you imagine a homeless bum ass bitch like this hoe right here asking you to motherfucker go see a movie and she ain't got nowhere to stay? Oh man. I'm talking about the fellas. Can you imagine a bitch that's homeless going to ask you to see a fucking movie? What the fell is that? What the fell is that? Because make this make some sense, Andre. How were you going to pay for him to go see the movie? And how the fuck was y'all gonna get there? No, how the fuck were you was gonna get there? Let me say that. Seriously. Kiva said, if I can imagine getting some head and getting ghosts. Right. Oh shit. Right on. Hey, somebody tell Bill to catch up. Seems like he's behind. This bitch said, yeah, I was gonna ask the cop, did he want to go see the Sinners? Bitch, how you gonna get there? I guess he was supposed to come pick your ass up. Let me take another guess. Y'all supposed to go Dutch, Sansaray. Oh, okay. But okay, let's say you're gonna go Dutch. How are you gonna have the money to pay for to get into Sinners, Sansaray? You don't have a job. You're homeless. You know? See, that's the shit you need to catch on when you're in a chat. Like Sansaray, hey, how are you going to get there, Sansaray? Say shit like that. You know? Ask us, okay, if he can't pick you up, well, how are you going to pay for it, Sansaray? You know? Exactly, DJ. That's a good question, too. Oh, who's going to watch Baby Justice, Sansaray? Because they don't got no bacon at the motherfucking, the motherfucking movie theater, Sansaray, unless you're going to the one where they serve a full course meal at. I'm just saying, this bitch got the nerve to ask somebody out, and she ain't got a job, or a house, or a car. God damn. Shit. You know, this ain't sounding good, Sansaray. It really not. It's really not. All right, let me roll some more. I want y'all to catch something else too. Just catch something.
Because I was like, I haven't been on a date. I haven't been like hanging out with my friends or anything.
Well, you can't afford to go on a date right now, Sansaray. You know, dating is a privilege. You really don't have the privilege to be dating, Sansaray, at this point in time. You know, you need focus on getting a house, a job, a car, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. Then you might can think about dating. Right now, dating should be on your mind at all, Sansaray. It really shouldn't.
Anything like that. And I remember saying to my daughter, like, I wanted to go to see, Sinners. And so that next day, we just decided to go ahead and go. I think it was like Thursday. We just decided to catch like a matinee. And Sinners was one of the best movies I ever seen. Like, I'm glad I went to see that movie. I don't usually like movies like that. Like, I'm not a movie buff like I used to be when I was in my early 20s. But Sinners was a pretty dope movie. Like, I actually want to see it again. That's the interesting part. Like, I haven't wanted to watch a movie and then see it again in such a long time. And I really love that movie. Like, I really going out to the movie theater and spending time with my daughter made me like think about all of the things that I was doing before I left Atlanta, like how much I used to paint, how much I used to love going to the movies, how I used to love hiking, and all of the things that made me me, I'm starting to do again. And the funny thing about it is I hadn't been doing it all this time because I had been working so much, like working my ass off so hard.
Working your ass off so hard, but you're back home, Sansaray. It's not adding up, Sansaray. It's not adding up. It really isn't. It's just not adding up, Sansaray. You working so hard. You're right back on this. It's not. You gotta make this shit make some sense. It really needs. It really needs to add up, Sansray, because it's not looking too bright. Just saying.
For like the past 6 or 7 years that I didn't even give myself time to live. You understand what I'm saying? I was just going around, just working.
No. You weren't going around working. You was on YouTube harassing priests and talking about priests. That's all the fuck you was doing, bitch.
And only getting a couple of hours of sleep and barely spending time with my son because I had to work so much. And of course, I was in a good place financially, but then it was like I'm missing out on regular life. You know what I mean? I'm missing out on being a mom to my son. And I always feel like I would have noticed his autism earlier had I been around him a lot more than I was. But I was working so much, like too much. And
oh my God. Really, bitch? You was doing more YouTube videos than now. That's the only work we seen you do. In DoorDash. In Uber. That's it. But she said, oh, I was working so hard. I was doing so much, y'all. You couldn't stop me from working. But I'm right back homeless. Okay.
And I was always like, my head was always hurting. I was living off of like energy drinks and coffee. And I was eating junk food because I was always in the car all the time. I had gained so much weight. You could just look at me and tell like, yeah, it looked like I was doing well on social media because I was, you know.
No. No. We never looked at you and said, oh, Sansray doing well. No. Every time we see you, Sansray, we see struggle. Let's get that clear. We seen struggle, just like the fuck we see now. We always seen the background of a fucking hotel, bitch. We wasn't saying that over here, Sansray. We seen struggle. That's what the fuck we were seeing.
On top of my content, I was working like shit. I always looked nice, but I still looked like
no, Sansray. You look like shit, just like you look now, like shit.
Overweight. I was so stressed out, and it was just like, so that's the one thing I thank God for when God put me in the car for a year, because it made me have to slow down, number one, and to see that for the past like 6 or 7.
No. God didn't put you in the car, Sansray. You put yourself in that motherfucking car. Get that right. God didn't do that. You did.
Years, I had
people with type 2 diabetes make the mistake of relying solely on metformin without realizing there's a
Hold on. Oh, shit.
I hadn't been doing anything but working. And I didn't even get to really see California like that. So I was living in my car and I said, okay, well, now I have the freedom to go like drive around and shit because I don't have anywhere to go.
Very interesting, Sansray. So how the fuck you gonna plan this extravagant birthday parties with all these goodie bags and this executive car service and shit, picking motherfuckers up? How was that gonna happen, Sansray? You were homeless, you know, but you say you ain't scamming though. You say you weren't scamming. So how was this gonna happen, Sansray? You know, how was this extravagant party gonna happen, y'all? Can somebody explain this shit? Throwing an extravagant birthday party with no house to go to, a house that's gonna cost you like $10,000 to $14,000 a night. How is this gonna happen? These goodie bags, these luxury goodie bags. How is that gonna come about, Sansray? Executive car service. Must have been getting picked up in Bentleys and Rolls Royces and shit. How was that shit gonna happen?
And I could DoorDash to get some money right quick. So me and my kids basically just drove up and down California, and I finally got to see California, and that's the blessing of.
No, you ain't see California. There's other places in California you ain't go to, bitch. You ain't never been to Palm Springs, bitch. You ain't never been there. You ain't been there. You ain't see California. You know, that's what Coachella at, Sansaray. You didn't go down to San Diego, Sansaray. That's way better than Northern California.
Living in my car for a year, because before that I would see it like maybe doing DoorDash or maybe driving Uber or doing like Instacart or something like that, but I never got to experience it. I was always taking other people places and taking them to where they wanted to go to have fun, and I never went and had the fun myself. And so when I lived in my car, I would DoorDash for a little while, get some money for some food, get some money for.
Yep. Just as I figured and just as I stated. Didn't I tell y'all? That's why we seen Baby Justy sitting in the back with their comforter. Yep. Just as we figured. All right. Let's roll some more.
Hotel and we like drive down to the beach or something like that. So I had a lot more fun with my kids being homeless than I did when we were financially straight and, you know, like living it up. You know what I mean? So the year
living up while you're homeless. Oh, okay.
Spent in my car, it made me reevaluate my life altogether. For the past 5 months, we've been in the car. We've been in a hotel, and the hotel has taught me a lot too about how.
God damn it. The hotel ain't teach you enough? Shit. I hate to laugh, but shit. You know, it ain't teach you enough. Shit, bitch, you been in my hotels, them motherfucking homes since you been out in Northern California.
How life, it's like a perspective, like life is what you make it be.
Yep,
and
it surely is. With that being said, Sansaray, we can tell you ain't make shit of yourself while you was there. No plan at all. None at all. None of the 6-figure jobs, none of that at all, Sansaray. Because if you did, you'd have had time. You'd have vacation time. Uh-huh. No careers at all, Sansaray. Because this is different between a career and a fucking job.
I remember explaining to my daughter, like, once you've been in a hotel for a little while, you forget that it's even a hotel. Because
no, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't, bitch. When you gotta wash them goddamn clothes, first thing gonna come to your mind, god damn it, shit. If I had a house, I just go downstairs, put these motherfuckers in the washer and dry.
you're not having a hotel experience. It's like you're starting to do like regular living, and the other people that live here are also doing like regular living. So it's like these people have become your neighbors. You're building friendships with them. You know, they understand you, you understand them. And it's just like a much smoother experience than one would think if you pick the right place to go. Now, I'm not talking about if you live in like a Motel 6 or you live in a place where you don't have like a kitchenette or you don't, it's not like a studio apartment. This feels like a studio apartment, basically. Now, of course, we're going to need some more space because my son is like getting bigger. You know what I mean? He's 7, so he needs his own space, and it's Legos and shit all over the place. And I'm stepping on stuff, and then my dog is here, and now I'm running out of like office space because I'm like accumulating like paperwork and all types of things in here. And then the kitchen is like overflowing because I'm getting like dishes. I got an air fryer. I got, you know what I mean? It's like
yeah. That space is just for you. I mean, it could be for 2 people, Sansaray, but it's just supposed to be compact. You know, I mean, you don't need to have a lot of dishes. I mean, you don't need to have a lot of essentials for cooking. You know, you're just supposed to have, you know what I'm saying, the bare fucking minimum. You know, that's for people who travel, you know what I'm saying, a lot, Sansaray. You know, and you don't travel a lot, Sansaray. So you shouldn't be in no extended stay hotel, Sansaray. You need to be in an apartment, Sansaray.
We're running out of space. So for me, of course, I need to get out of here because of that. So I do need to like live a regular like lifestyle, but at the same time, who gets to decide what the fuck regular is at this point? You know what I mean?
You. It's all up to you.
But it's a mindset. You get to choose what kind of life you want to live. So if you want to live in a hotel for the rest of your life, you know what I mean, you can, if that's what makes you happy. And you got to not worry about what other people think about what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be comfortable with you. You know, you got to feel like you happy with your shit, regardless to what other people are thinking about your shit. And honestly,
Hey, Las Vegas homeowner, did you know that if your solar panels were installed between January of 2012?
God damn, man. Fucking. Hold on. Hold on.
Over the weekend, one of my son's father's coworkers has been hitting me up.
Oh my God. Excuse me, y'all. Now, I don't know if y'all caught the Friday Live. This is the Monday one. But the Friday Live, she claimed that, oh, she's moving on with her life. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to discuss that no more. And this is the motherfucking shit she does right here. You said that this part is dangerous. STL, yeah, it is. It is. This shit is just, my God. You listen to this shit, it's like, wow, really, bitch? You thought of all this shit over the fucking weekend on what you gonna do to come back to, you know what I'm saying, to keep swinging. And I'm not even gonna critique this shit, but I'm just gonna let y'all listen to this shit. Then I'm gonna drop the fucking link. If anybody want to come up and state their claim.
Right? It's been a lot of them, but one of them has really impacted me and my thought process and my mindset. Because I remember when I was dating Captain Abandonment. Captain Abandonment would go to work and tell his coworkers our business while we were together. And oftentimes people think it's always me telling our business, and I keep telling my story and telling my story. But the problem is, when we were together, I used to always have something positive to say about him on my YouTube channel. But what he would do would be to go behind my back and go tell his coworkers and stuff, all of our private business, and then, you know, flirt with women in his job and lie to those women about our relationship. And he was like telling them our private business. And then once we broke up, he decided to get on social media and post like our private text messages and tell more of our secrets. So in response, it led me to have to like tell my side of things. But when he speaks, he tries to make it seem like he's defending himself, when really it's always been him that's the problem. It's always been him, you know, telling our business. And I remember saying this in a live stream, maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 live streams ago. And then for the past week, like, his coworkers have been hitting me up. Now, I still don't know where he works. Still don't know where he lives. I still don't know where any of that is, like, specifically, but I know what people tell me. So I'm going to tell you what my son's father's coworkers are telling me. Okay. And the reason why I'm telling this is because I want people to understand something about when you run your mouth about your relationships and your business and things you shouldn't be talking about to a whole bunch of people that you work with. Okay, especially if you are the type of person that likes to lie. Okay, if you're a flat out liar and manipulator, just don't say nothing to your coworkers, because.
Well, first off, you talking about your goddamn self, bitch. Second of all, you ain't got no coworkers to even motherfucking talk to. So you don't even qualify. You're not a motherfucking factor, bitch.
Your coworkers are going to pick up on the fact that you're a liar, and next thing you know, your business is all over your office, all over, you know, the people you work with, and the people you work with are not supposed to know in detail your private business like this. Okay, like, just know they're your coworkers. They're not supposed to know all that. All right. I don't think any of my coworkers ever in the years I've been living.
Why don't you own an apartment building? I'm serious right now. Let me show you a path that could change your life, your financial.
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me go through this bullshit.
have known this much information that I'm about to tell you that my son's father has told them about us. Okay. Now, he had this problem when we was together. We were together in 7 years. I haven't seen him in 7 years. I haven't contacted him. I think he contacted me New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, maybe 2019, to ask me about our son. And then after that, he and I haven't spoke to each other. You know what I mean? Maybe I've reached out to him maybe twice this entire time. To see about his son, never on a personal level, never to harass him, never to anything like that. I've always came on social media and told my story here. I've always told the truth here, right? But what he's done is tell his coworkers a different version of our lifestyle. And it's something he did when we was together. So now coworkers hitting me up for the past week. And I was thinking, maybe his coworkers were hitting me up because they saw my videos, right? Because that's how Captain Abandonment's girlfriend, the Hood Booger Hyena, that's how the Hood Booger Hyena found out that Captain Abandonment had a son. Because Captain Abandonment didn't tell her. He had been dating her for about a year or so and didn't tell her he had a kid. And then Hood Booger Hyena's co-worker saw one of my videos and she confronted him about it. That's how all of that started. Okay. And that's when she first hit me up 3 years ago on social media. And from then she kept.
Now remember, y'all, this shit right, all this shit right here is a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. She's making all this shit up. She's making it sound good, but like, come on, bitch. A motherfucker from his job reached out to you, but you don't know who the fuck he work at. Come on now. 1 + 2 is 3, Sansaray.
Kept hitting me up over and over and over again. And now the first time she hit me up, I said congratulations to her. I was happy for her. Girl, get your man. But for some reason, that wasn't enough for her. She just kept hitting me up, hit me up, and I just kept blocking her everywhere. And then she would create fake profiles and create fake emails and just keep hitting me up. So this past week when Captain Abandonment's co-workers was hitting me up, I was thinking, is this the Hood Booger Hyena? Trying to potentially somebody else to hit me up. Like, is this real? You know what I mean? And so the first message that I got from the Hood Booger Hyena, not the Hood Booger Hyena, Captain Abandonment's co-workers, I thought it was a hate mail thing because of the way it started off. He was like, your son's father told me about your crazy ass. Right? And so initially I was like, oh, so this is another person that's like mad, right?
Like, fuck career. No nigga don't come out for no motherfucker, what you call it. Come on now. Motherfucker gonna be like, hey, do you know a guy named such and such? My name is George and I work with him as such and such. This bitch started the conversation on like she was talking to a faggot ass nigga. I mean, a homo ass nigga. No disrespect to mama gay folks in the crowd. Just saying.
And I was like, this is either the Hood Booger Hyena or this is someone else just, you know, like mad. But as the email went on, this person was basically like telling me to put my foot on his neck and that at the current job that he has, he's making significantly more money and I need to modify my child support. Now, everybody has been telling me to modify the child support because the child support is $264 a month, right? Everyone has been saying that. So this is not new. People have been saying it to me for years. I tried to file for modification last year and I didn't go through with it because I was like, he's going to do something manipulative. And I remember telling the child support caseworker of mine then that I felt like he was going to try to do something slick legally through the court system. He was going to try to lie and make it seem like I was a problem so he wouldn't have to pay more than $264 a month. So I stopped the modification then. Right. And so then this year when I started doing videos letting everybody know that I was in the hotel and that I needed donations to help us, pay for the hotel room and to get out of here. I started getting more emails again from the Hood Booger Hyena. And the Hood Booger Hyena was sending me like pictures of them on vacation and was basically bragging about him taking care of her children. And I was like, out of all of the years of her continuously sending me pictures of them, I never thought to post them. And I remember in one of her emails, she was like, you post everything else, why don't you post us? And I said, you know what? People are always asking me where Captain Abandonment is. They ask me that shit every day, right? All day, every day.
And if they do, they ask it because your ass is online begging. That's why.
Where's your son's father? Where's your son's father? That's his father. Father. Like, oh, why is that everybody's? Why do people ask single mothers this?
No. Come on now. It's because your ass is begging.
So,
if you have a 700 plus credit score,
hold on, yeah. Fast forward it. I mean, skip this shit.
I was like, I'm gonna show everybody. Since everybody want to know, I'm gonna show them. So I made a TikTok video, and I was like, for all the people who keep asking me this, here he is with the other woman that he's with. Okay, so don't ask me that anymore. All right? That's what he's doing while I'm here trying to make ends meet and take care of our son in a hotel after I've been living in my car for a year. He's on vacation with another woman. And I remember, like posting that stuff. And then the Hood Booger Hyena.
Bitch, it's not his fault that you're in a fucking hotel either. Miss, I make 6 figures. Shit, bitch, you should have bought a house. And y'all wouldn't be in a hotel. Miss, I make 6 figures. See, that's what, you know what I'm saying, line and, all this bullshit catches up with you. You're supposed to be about the house in Tracy, remember? But then he got out, you know what I'm saying, you didn't buy the motherfucker. And then you would come back online, play that off. Like, oh, I never said that. But then, you know what I'm saying, along the line, you always keep on saying my house I bought, my $500,000 house I bought. No, bitch, you ain't buy shit. Not a damn thing. Because if you did buy it, that means it got foreclosed on. And if it got foreclosed on, Sansaray, that wasn't no more than 7 years ago, Sansaray. And you know what I'm saying? That's going to be kind of a tough one to get off their credit report, Sansaray. Uh-huh. So whose fault is that?
And started sending me emails again. And this time she was showing frustration because people came inside of my comment section and they were telling me to modify the child support. Because I asked, should I modify the child support to people?
Listen to this shit. People came in your comment section to tell you to modify child support. Like, really, bitch? This bitch depends on the internet for every fucking thing. You got to be a sorry ain't shit motherfucker to sit here and go off of everything you hear and fucking see on the fucking internet like this, bitch. You really do. So they came in my comment section, told me I should date down. Bitch, you pitiful.
Well, like, yeah, bitch. Yeah. Now, people, like I said, people have been telling me that. I mean, my family, my friends, the people at Child Support Services office. Anyone.
What friends, bitch? Because if you got any friends right now, they the motherfucker need the motherfucker help house your ass. You need to call their ass up every fucking day and start begging. Instead of coming online begging.
One that has heard my story about me and Captain Abandonment have told me to modify the child support because $264 a month is ridiculous. But
that's another thing motherfuckers need to ask some motherfucker, I don't know what you call it. What friends? If you got these so-called friends, then bitch, why don't you go stay with them?
when I filed, he was unemployed and I was working. I had 2 jobs. So I was making more money. I was making more than enough money. So he didn't have to pay a lot of child support.
No. They ain't the way child support go either, bitch.
And so now that the tables have turned, it's his job to pick up the pieces financially, right? And now he's in a better place financially.
No, that ain't his fucking job. He's doing his part. Remember, me and the baby don't need you.
And so the hood booger hyena gets frustrated in her email, and she's telling me, you know, that I'm basically being petty for filing for child support over some pictures of them being on vacation. And I'm like thinking to myself, she is not somebody I need to be explaining anything that has to do with captain abandonment of my son.
But the internet is, though. Look at the contradiction. But the internet is, though. No, make that make sense, Sansa. But the internet is okay. That you explain, you know, between you and captain abandonment. Really? Make it make sense.
Because I didn't have a baby with her. So why?
You have a baby with the internet. Why the fuck we always buying these motherfucking clothes and motherfucking toys and shit, bitch? Why can't his mama buy them?
Why does this woman keep reaching out to me? If my son's father has a problem with me, he needs to reach out to me himself, like a grown-ass man. And
oh, really? Well, I think you, Sansa, as a grown-ass woman, need to stop coming online begging as a grown-ass woman.
Stop having women hit me up. So if he has an issue with me modifying child support, he needs to contact me, which is something he hasn't done in 2019, since 2019. I haven't seen him or anything. We haven't talked, we haven't exchanged nothing.
Good. You don't need to. You don't deserve to talk to no damn body.
And so at the same time, the hood booger hyena is trying to blackmail me. Like, if you shut the fuck up about captain abandonment on your live streams and on your YouTube channel, we would be helping you. But then at the same breath, she's telling me he never wants to help me. He wants nothing to do with my son. So how can you help me?
I can save your marriage in the next 4 weeks.
Oh, shit. Let me fast forward this shit.
Or how is he going to help me? Like, which one is it? Does he want to help me, or does he want to have nothing to do with my son? Which one is it? This is why you don't have conversations with the women that
Now you see how she mixing this shit up? Oh, he doesn't want to help me, but he don't want to have nothing to do with my son. See, you see how she trying to mix that shit up? See how she trying to motherfucking wordplay this shit? He shouldn't have to help you miss 6 figures. You smart when you got the 6 degrees, bitch.
the men you have children with are dealing with. Because at the end of the day, your child's father's behavior is what you need to focus on. If he's being there or he's trying to initiate it on his own, that's what you need to be focusing on. And so anyway, and I'm like, listen, honey, you do not dictate my son's well-being. And it's unfortunate that you think you're in a position to do that. Like, that's weird. That's for starters. And also, you know, the way that you speak to me so disrespectfully is unfortunate, because I've always been pleasant with you. And if you would come to me woman to woman, civilized, we could probably have a decent conversation.
Sasha Ray, can't nobody have a decent conversation with you. So stop with the bullshit. Stop. I'm gonna prove that. Oh yeah. Because you know what I'm saying, we might be moving to California. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show y'all how much of this, all this internet talk. Oh, you come to me politely and all this and all that. How she full of shit. I'm gonna show y'all.
But I don't want to discuss my son with you. We could talk about anything but my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can talk to his father about him, but you is a negative. No. Like, and so anyway, when the hood booger hyena sent me the email and I didn't respond. Initially, she contacted my sister and told my sister that she had the power to destroy me and that my family was going to have to take care of me for the rest of my life when she's done with me, and that she was going to take custody of my son, and just really just ugly, nasty stuff, calling me trifling and, just being weird, right? And
Sansray, that's not weird. You are trifling. You really are.
my sister didn't want to tell me at first. She didn't want to tell me because, anytime like someone is beefing with, something I said, or they feel like, they disagree with my opinion, they try to come from my family. And so my family knows how people on the internet operate. So my sister will flat out ignore a person and just don't tell me. She won't tell me. She tells my mom. My mom ends up telling me. So I end up getting on social media, and I'm telling the hood booger hyena flat out to leave me alone. Because now you messing around with my family. And that's a problem for me. Like, you've already harassed me for like 3 years. Now you're coming from my family. And this is a problem for me.
Oh, it's a problem for you. But when you reach out to other people's family, oh, I'm just trying to help black women. Oh, okay. But when you do it to her, oh, it's a problem. It's a problem.
Right? So she's making fun of me, hood booger hyena. She's making fun of me for being in the situation that I'm in, right? I'm living in a hotel. I'm asking for donations to help me take care of my son. My son has autism.
Yeah, basically you're being a bum. Just say that.
Clearly, because I'm raising a special needs kid.
No. You're being a bum, Sansray. Ain't got shit to do with your son. You, Sansray Smith, are a bum.
Be extremely difficult for me to work, right? Anyone who has a
No. It's not extremely difficult for you to work. Because if you go out to the show, Sansray, and see Center Sansray, you can go to a job. Oh, yeah, you can go to a job. You do all that, you go to the job. Just saying.
a child who has autism or who has special needs, especially if you're a single mother, it's very difficult. Now, it's one thing to have a child that may be low support. Maybe you have a special needs kid that you don't need to be around 24/7. Not all of us have that type of luxury. I personally do not have that luxury. My son is level 3 autism. So I have to be around him all of the time. And yesterday, I'm not even going to tell you how hard yesterday was. Yesterday was one of the hardest days. Oh my God. Yesterday, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Old Justy, boy, he had a shitty day, boy, didn't he, Sansray? A real shitty day. Yep. Boy. Miss Autism Mom had a hard, shitty day. Welcome to the room, Smart Cookie. If y'all ain't checked out Smart Cookie, go show her some love on her channel. She do some good content. Let me see what else. I'm gonna drop the link in a hot second. Just bear with me. Shit. Right. Diagnosed by who? Oh my God. All right, let's roll some more. I just dropped the link. My mods, make sure you catch the link. Anybody want to state their claim, come on up.
He had a bad day yesterday. Like yesterday, he was, and I mean like a body regulation day that was bad. Like he couldn't control his body. Oh my God. It was
just like I said, he had a shitty day.
So bad yesterday. Like that's one of the bad days. And sometimes we have those. Like sometimes it's so bad that I'm like crying. You hear me? Like that's how bad yesterday was. So anyway, she's making fun of me. And I'm like, okay, maybe I need to look into who this woman is. And so I'm like, let me look into her. Let me see. Let me do a background check on this woman. And I end up finding out that she had a son who was shot multiple times by her cousin in her own home. And she had a GoFundMe up asking for donations herself. So I'm thinking, how are you making fun of my situation where I'm having financial hardship. When you are having financial hardship yourself, but you're coming to me as if you don't know what having financial hardship is. Meanwhile, you in the thick of it, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to raise some money for my son. Everybody is coming to my page to check out my GoFundMe and stuff. I got all of these followers. I'm going to put her GoFundMe up and see if people can donate to her son's GoFundMe. So I put the GoFundMe up. I let everybody know, hey, if you can help supporting, because I really felt bad. I remember doing a live stream about this. I really felt really bad about it. And so anyway, the Hood Booger Hyena gets mad. Of course she gets mad, because you can dish out ugliness.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a
But you can't see when somebody trying to be positive and helpful to you, because you view the world so negatively. You think everybody out to get you, right? Because you doing fucked up shit. So when you are the type of person who's doing fucked up shit, when you look out to the world, you think everybody's doing something fucked up to you. You don't even realize when somebody's trying to help you, right?
Yeah, just like you in your comment section. Anytime anybody call you out, you know what I'm saying, you want to sit here and, comp attitude and call them dummy and call them dipshits and all that whack ass motherfucking names and shit. So that's the shit that you be doing. So we get it now.
Right. Me, I'm the type of person, I don't like to do negative shit to people. Like, I'm not one of those vengeful type of motherfuckers. Like, I always like doing good things for people, even when I feel like they might not deserve it. Like, sometimes you never know what people are going through. So I feel like I'm not in a position to be judging other people because of their situation. And even though she'd been disrespecting me for 3 years, I didn't want to take that out on her son. And I felt like if I could help him in any way, even if it was only 1 donation or 2 donations or whatever, he could get help. You understand what I'm saying? Because he is like permanently in a bad place for the rest of his life because he was shot multiple times. You understand what I'm saying? So I just felt bad for her, right? I was like, this is just terrible. So anyway, I shared the GoFundMe. She got mad. So anyway, of course, they ended up coming here and filing a restraining order against me. My son's father is signatures on the GoFundMe. The restraining order. And I really, at the end of the day, just want to be done with it, right? So I was like, let me just kill his parental rights, okay, and try to get him off child support. And then I did the research about that, and they're like, well, even if he gets his rights taken away, he's still gonna have to pay for child support in the state of Georgia, because the state of Georgia don't play that. California, they'll turn it off. You know what I mean? State of Georgia, no, he's not gonna escape that shit. Like, they're like, anyway, he can have his rights taken away all day. He's still gonna be on child support. Anyway, so I was like, God damn it. So that's another fight I would have to do to get him off it. And here they were gonna. I was just like, let me just go ahead and finish with the modification. So I went ahead and just finished with the modification. I was like, whatever. So anyway, for the past week, Captain Abandonment's coworkers have been hitting me up. And they're like, put your foot on his neck, because he's making decent money and he should be taking care of his kids. But when he comes to work and he talks about you, he makes it seem like you're just this crazy bitch that's just doing a whole bunch of negative shit. And he doesn't explain the entire story. He doesn't explain that you have a kid together. And it's like really messed up that he flew all the way here, didn't even meet his kid, and then filed a weak ass restraining order. He's a lame ass. So they're like, put your foot on this dude neck. So then they end up telling me the specifics of his situation with Hood Booger Hyena. So Captain Abandonment, according to his coworkers, Captain Abandonment and Hood Booger Hyena was living together in Hood Booger Hyena's house. And they end up having to move out of that home because, for whatever reasons, right? But for me, it's probably because her son was multiply shot in there. Anyway, either way, they lost the house. So now they live in this tiny apartment with her and her children. Now, according to Captain Abandonment's coworkers, Captain Abandonment and Hood Booger Hyena's son do not get along, and Captain Abandonment threw him out, and then that's how he started to get into trouble he got into. Now, this is what Captain Abandonment is telling his coworkers. This is not something his coworkers should know. He should not be telling his coworkers stuff. This is private stuff, right? And the coworkers are saying he pretends that he's happy at home, but he comes to work and complains about Hood Booger Hyena and her kids to them.
Yo, can you pause it right there?
And he doesn't get along
Hold on. I'm gonna let it play all the way out.
with her daughter either.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, mysterious coworker, is this Hood Booger Hyena? Hit me. Like, come on, is this Hood Booger Hyena? Like, don't play with me. But for some reason, this person does not like Hood Booger Hyena or Captain Abandonment. And I think initially this person did. This last person, this one person that really just had something decent to say. Because there's more than one, remember? I feel like...
All right, as y'all can see, the bitch is all over the fucking place.
This bitch lying her ass off.
We know that.
Oh,
go ahead. Let me go ahead and finish, and I'm let y'all blow. Like I said, the bitch is all over the fucking place. Like, y'all can tell this shit is fucking made up. So none of this shit is true. She, like I said, she put together this shit in her fucking head through the whole fucking weekend. Ain't that right, Sansa Ray? Because Friday you sat there and said that shit. Oh, yo, I'm done with that. I'm not gonna mention that. I'm moving on with my life. But then you do this sucker shit right here. Oh, okay. But as y'all see in the title, we are moving to Northern California. Oh yeah, we moved to Northern California. You know what I'm saying? I might have to take up some spiritual donations. You know what I'm saying, for our state. But go ahead, Brandy. Then after that, I am.
First of all, this bitch is lying. What coworker would know all of this stuff about Priest's personal life? Second of all, the story that she's saying don't even make sense. How would they know how much money he earning? How would they know that they lost the house? First they moved out the house, then they lost the house, and that they living in this small apartment. I mean, she's disgusting and a piece of shit, and she cares so much about LT's son, but she still got Chris Law's daughter up on that damn WordPress. So how you care about one person's child but not the other one when they asked you repeatedly to take it down, but you haven't taken it down yet? And how many years has that been? Okay, she is so full of it, she makes me sick, and you could tell she lying. She looking all up in the air. She looking all around, just making this shit up as she goes. She's disgusting. She really is. And I hope they tear her ass up. Oh, that's all I got to say right now because I'm pissed. Sick of her. Go ahead, I am. I'm going to go on mute.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. What's up?
We hear you. We hear you.
Hey.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? To a point, we just gonna have to start clowning the people that's listening to this shit, that is feeding her ego, that's donating to her, because how can you?
Let me say this. Mainly everybody over there, they're not buying her bullshit. And the donation that she get is mainly from bypassers. So they basically, listen to a little bit, but they, like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna donate. And they going about their business.
Well,
that's why you don't see. That's why you don't see repetitive people, and she's not getting all that money like she's making it seem either.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, because you look at her community post, she got people talking about they donated hundreds of dollars, $500, all this and all that, right? I get all that, but I'm saying when you start looking at her live streams now, whether I don't know how she connect YouTube and Facebook together, I don't know how that shit work, but you will see like 40 or 50 people, watching on most of her lives, and then I know when she pulls some of the
Yeah,
comments up, it's
that's us.
Facebook people.
That's us.
Well, then what's gonna happen is y'all gotta stop watching when she live, and then one of y'all gonna have to play, and we're gonna have to watch it from your channel because now y'all giving her, y'all giving her the watch hours. You know what I'm saying? But back to the bullshit, right? So when she played this shit, I was like, first of all, what coworker will want to lose their job by reaching out to some woman telling another person's business, right? And then what sucker ass nigga, he must be gay, right? Because then she tried to say it was multiple people, but then it's really one person, but then it's just her. Because only a gay nigga is gonna hit up some woman talking about yo baby daddy talking about you, and girl,
Right.
you need to go get more money on child support. Yeah, go get his ass, girl. Like what the fuck? Like, I mean, come on, man. And then I mean, listen, we know Priest ain't the smartest tool in the toolbox, but you telling me this nigga's going around talking his business to coworkers, talking about this motherfucker, and talking about his wife and everything that's going on in their house. What happened was, whether the home stuff is true or not, she doxed this woman, and she said it. She said she looked up her information to see who she was, to see who was this
Mm-hmm.
woman talking about her, and found out that she had a criminal record and all this and all this. So she paid that money to one of these websites to look her up, but then at the same time try to lie and say, "Oh well, I don't know this woman. I don't know nothing about her." Like this shit is really starting to get. It already been eerie, but it's getting to whatever the fuck is past eerie. Because you sit up here and do one thing, then do another, and what she's trying to do is make this woman look as bad and low as her. Oh, they went from a big house to now a small apartment. Because Sansa Ray went from so-called a big house to a fucking motel, right? How she using the fact that her son got shot by the cousin, and then comparing it to the donation she using for her son who has autism. The shit don't equal up, Sansa Ray. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit is just horrible. And then also too, let me say this, and then the whole job interview. If y'all really listen to that shit, she never had a job interview. She said they didn't
Yeah,
even
I've
call
been
her.
saying that. Yeah, I've been
She
saying that.
said, "Oh yeah, well they didn't even choose me. They didn't even call me. Right? They didn't call you because she never had a job interview." What Sansa Ray did was she got enough money to go get a weave and get makeup. And then what she wanted to do was she used the interview to make herself look good. Because at first she was just wearing it, because when she wear them goddamn scarves and wigs on her fucking hair, the shirt, the little curly shit, she trying to hide the goddamn ponytail that shit is attached to. You know what I'm saying? So she got enough money to go get made up. So now she can start doing shorts as her looking like that sounds right. Because soon as she got all, fake weave and makeup, she started putting out a whole bunch of fucking shorts and shit about shit. Before then, she wasn't making shorts like that because she knows she don't look no fucking better, but the
Right.
makeup enhanced her. You see what I'm saying? That weave that's way in the middle of her fucking head. You know what I'm saying? That she got on, it just fucked up. So she used that interview as a lie to get dolled up to go making shorts so she could start getting money because she in
Exactly.
crunch time to get the fuck out of this goddamn place. What she ain't. She's still gonna be
And
in that
she's
motherfucker.
not
She's just
gonna
gonna
get
get
out
removed.
of it. She ain't gonna be moved by June
Right,
1st.
right.
Yeah. And nobody told her. She was talking about keeping her foot on Priest's neck
Years
weeks and
ago.
weeks and weeks ago. But now all of a sudden the coworker is telling her to keep her foot on his neck. That shit don't even make no damn sense. It's just, who does that? Who is, and how do they know her? How do they know her to contact her? I don't get it. I don't understand that. That's a bunch of bullshit. So I agree with everything you're saying. And she didn't do shit for Justice for his birthday. She even said she didn't even buy him a gift. I didn't buy him a birthday gift because everybody was sending him stuff. What that got to do with you as a mother? So because everybody else bought your child a birthday gift, you don't have to buy him anything?
And take them nowhere? Or
Then
do
take him
nothing with them?
nowhere. But she waiting on a what is it? Some kind of horn or some shit.
A saxophone or a
A
fucking piano or
saxophone.
something.
That bitch can't
Come
afford a
on, man.
saxophone.
He can't even say saxophone,
Exactly.
let alone play that shit. And
And she
listen,
gonna teach him sign language. Get the fuck out of here.
right. And that's the I told you, listen, I told you Damo ass was a part of this shit. That's why I blame her too. Why the fuck is she back there hanging
Hey,
out?
you
Yep.
right.
Yep.
You right. Hey, I got to start side diving. I got to start side diving. I ain't gonna lie. Hey,
That's what I said too. Why is she back?
side diving. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't
You
call
know?
this girl all kind of bitches and everything else, but not Damo back on the couch co-signing her bullshit. She asked Sansa asked her, "Do you think I'm a narcissist?" Damo was like, "Well, no, you're not a narcissist. I think maybe it's just your delivery." It's like, girl, go sit down somewhere because your ass looking slow as hell too. Okay.
And then listen, and then she compared how Kathy wasn't there for Sansa Ray to the fact that Damo wasn't there for her. How the fuck how does that
Make
make
that make
sense?
sense.
No, bitch. She should be comparing you to your mama on how your mama wasn't there for you. You ain't there for her. You wasn't there for a prom. You wasn't there for a graduation. You wanted this poor fucking old girl who we find out is stupid as shit to sleep in a fucking car with you and wash her pussy up in a Walmart bathroom.
Right.
That's what the fuck you wanted for your daughter. Then to say, you know what, babe, this is my situation. So me and your brother gonna be here. Hell, fuck it. If you gotta move in with a nigga to get fresh towels and a shower and shit, go ahead. I don't want you in the car washing up in a Walmart bathroom. That's what you do as a fucking parent. At least gonna let your child be okay. But no, you wanted her stupid ass to suffer just like you.
I think
And I'm
she's
telling you,
guilted. I think she's guilted Damo into coming back around.
listen,
And she just
I
using
believe so
Damo.
too.
She know
Yeah, I
damn
believe
well.
so too.
Yeah,
I
she ain't
think
doing
Damo
nothing but
moved
using
back
that
in.
girl.
I think Damo moved back in. I think Damo must
I
have
don't
got
know.
into it with that
I
dude.
don't
Listen,
know.
man.
But
Listen.
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I mean, you
Okay.
called it out early. Let me go ahead and state your
Man,
claim. Just state
this
your
shit
claim.
is crazy. No, I'm just saying, I think Damo and that dude must have got into it. And Sansa Ray said, well, you know, you can come back here. Girl, I'm getting money. Look at my cash app. We might be able to get up out of here and get a place. And the place probably going to be in Damo name. Because it can't be in Sansa Ray name.
It
That's what's
might,
going
you
to
know
happen.
what? I don't put it past her. I was thinking that too. I'm like, she gonna guilted this little girl to come back there, and Sansa ain't gonna do nothing but use her, and they're gonna fall out again, and then she gonna be shitting on her again, on doing live, shitting on her daughter. But that's Damo's fault, though. That's Damo's fault. Yeah. Stop being so damn slow and weak. Cause Sansa Ray don't give a shit.
Don't give a fuck
Damo
about
paid for them to go
nobody.
to the show. Damo paid for them to go to Applebee's. Damo paying for all that shit. They was going to Target today. Damo paying for that too.
No, it's going to TJ Maxx.
Oh, was it TJ Maxx?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Wherever they
Five Below.
going, and Five Below, wherever they going, Sansa Ray ain't paying for shit.
Nope.
Okay. Oh.
Just dumb as fuck. You didn't know if your sister was 32 or 28. How the
She didn't
fuck?
even know.
Just
She had to call Kathy.
fucking God. Just fucking and then to hear Damo say she got an issue with the grandma and got an issue with the auntie. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because the auntie
Cause
didn't want
she
to help
just
y'all
like her
motherfuckers
mama.
out?
She just
Right.
like her mama.
And the grandma was saying that your ass should be doing something about yourself. You know what? I now think that Damo wanted to just work at Chick-fil-A. She didn't want to go to school. I think Damo just got Sansa Ray laziness. And then who was it? Lotus said on another stream. Damn, what did she say? Oh, that Damo dad, we say he was a good father because he housed her, but he wasn't a good father on how he raised her. Because if he
Mm-hmm.
would have raised her better, she would not be putting up this bullshit with her mama.
Yep. Nah, I agree. I agree. I just couldn't believe. I'm like, Damo is back with a damn bonnet on, sitting on the couch, looking goofy and shit. And Sansa Ray so happy because she knows she can use her again. She's a manipulative little old. Oh. But you know what? Whatever happened. Damo, she put herself back in that situation because they'll be sitting right there in that extended stay come June 1st.
And look, and this how I'm going to, if you go back and watch the stream, this how I'm going to tell you that Damo has now moved back in. Because towards the end of that stream, and they was getting ready to go to the movies, Sansa Ray was like, Damo, you can go in there and wash your pussy. Well, she didn't say pussy, but she's like, you can go in there and
You go
take a
take a
bath.
shower.
Yeah, take a
Mm-hmm.
shower. If I came from my own place, you don't think that I washed my ass before I came here?
Right. 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 Why
Cause she
would she
was like,
need to
"Oh,
take
well,
a shower?
I did take a wash up. Well, it was it was earlier. It was this. No, I bet you ain't washed your ass. You didn't move back in." And she telling you, "Go freshen up, cause I smell you. I smell you, cause it's different than my smell."
They
And
got
then,
4 funky smells up in there. Benji,
right?
Justice,
And
her, and
then
Damo.
this was
God
the
dog.
embarrassment though. Why would you say it on the fucking live stream that you gotta tell another grunt? This ain't no 12-year-old. Ain't no 11-year
Right.
old. This ain't no 8-year-old. This is a
Right.
25-year-old. Before we get ready to go out, you know you can go on there and wash your ass. What the fuck?
Because you
Right.
already know, goddammit.
Oh man. Nigga, hey, her dude probably if you don't get your funky ass, her dude probably treated Damo like priest did. If you don't get, you know, I only washed up 2 or 3 times. Bitch, get your funky ass up out of here. Take your ass to your mama. I can't deal with you funking up my sheets and shit. You know, you gotta go.
Oh gosh. Damn. Yeah, but I don't think she with that dude either. I thought they might have had a fight or something must have happened because the first time Damo showed up, she was like, my daughter got hands. Look at her knuckles. So I'm like, well, was she getting a fight or something? Did she swing her old boy? What happened? So clearly something has happened, you know, for her to be showing up at the extended stay. So I kind of agree with you, I am. But hey.
Yeah, it's looking suspect. It is. It is. That's
It
why I
really
say,
is.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need a stamp of approval. That's all I need.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it in mind. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep it in mind. That's why I ain't debate the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I believe it. Yeah, she is guilted that little girl. You know, because she made her. I know she had to make her feel like shit. You just left us. You left me. I'm your mother. Yep, that's what happened. And ain't no telling what Andre told her. Well, that's your mom. You know, maybe you should just go on and make amends with her. With his dumb ass. So, yeah. I think so. This been the second day in a row she been back. So, we'll see.
Right. Let me say this. Okay, so it's been what, 8 years since she left Atlanta, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
And when she left Atlanta, Priest, if we going by her story, Priest then left her for dead, left her broke. She done lost all her streams of income, and she just down on her luck, right? So everybody on here that, you know, we didn't work, we didn't make money, we didn't hustle, we didn't did whatever. I just want to know, if you fell rock bottom, would it take you 8+ years to get back up?
Hell no.
No.
Fucking no.
It's been 8 years and this bitch is still down.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
why I said what I said earlier. Like, God damn, bitch, what more? It seems like this shit is repetitive, you know? As soon as you motherfuckers get homeless and go broke, I gotta go to YouTube. Tell everybody that I'm homeless. What the fuck you think YouTube is? You welfare? Shit.
No, but I just want to know though. But like, she has all these certifications. This bitch done had every job in the world. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She know everybody. She got all these people who on her side and this and
I
that
am.
and
You
off and
forgot
all
about
this.
she capping off everybody gas tank, all except hers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buying
she knows
TVs and
celebrities. Yep.
all type of shit, right? But you the only motherfucker I know in this world that has been down for 8 years with all the educations and certifications and way to make hold up. And the bitch got 11 books. She got 11 books, right? And you still down.
Bitch, you can't go sell the rights to them hoes.
Wait a minute. And then she had the nerve to say that she wants to start teaching financial wellness again. It's like, bitch, no, don't.
But did you hear
Okay.
the key thing is when I start my financial portfolio, bitch, you told us 3 years ago you had a financial portfolio. You told us you had a financial portfolio. Justice had a financial portfolio, and
Portfolio.
Damo
Yep.
had stock. So what happened
Yep.
to all that shit?
She had to spend that when her mother got sick. You
Man.
know that's her story for that. But yesterday, and somebody asked her in the chat, how many times has she been on welfare? This bitch said, I have not been on welfare. I've only had to do that one time, and that's this time. And well, okay, I had to do it when I was 19, when Damo was a baby. And then I had to do it when I moved in with my mom. I had to do food stamps because she wanted me to get on food stamps. Then when I moved out here, when I first moved to California, I had to be on it. Then I had to get on it again. It was like 5 times. Okay. But I was only for a short time. So if you was on government assistance 5 times, when were you making all of these millions of dollars? I'm just trying to figure that out. When? How? It don't make sense.
And then let me tell you another lie that she's made, and if a woman up here that can say that I'm wrong, then please come up here because what I know about child support, right? If Sansa Ray had 2 jobs making, because she said she was making 20K off of YouTube, right? She said she
Yep.
had 2 streams of income or 8 streams of income, and
And
this man
20K a
had
month.
right,
Yep.
and this man had no income. They would not
Mm-hmm.
have ordered him to pay child support.
Right, because she was making way over. You making 20K a month off of one job and making 100K and all of this shit off these other jobs. No,
Yes,
because he
they
don't
would
have
not
no
have.
job.
He doesn't right. They would not have ordered him to pay anything, especially in California. Now, I don't know if she would have filed in Georgia, it would have been different. But Sansa Ray is lying because remember, Sansa Ray filed that order when she first moved to this motherfucker and she didn't have shit.
Right.
Talk about
Exactly.
like why you lying? Like you lie so much that the lie of the lie of the lie still ain't fucking believable.
Yeah, because it don't make sense. And then on the live she did the other day or yesterday, she said it's gonna cost $7,500 a month to take care of Justice. What the hell does he need $7,500 a month to take care of him? And you in an extended stay. How? And then gonna say, well, we'd have to split it. Of course, he wouldn't have to pay all of that. We would split it. Well, where your half coming from? Where your half
Right.
coming from? Because you don't have no job. And we know you're not making no $3,000 a
Hey,
month
you breaking
on
up.
Facebook. Can you hear me?
No, she's not on this end. I heard her. It's probably you'll
Is
see
that
how many
her or
bars you
me?
got.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, where's her half coming from? If they're gonna have to split $7,500. It just don't make no sense. She just need to shut up.
Right. And then do y'all watch her the little short clips that she got?
Nah, I don't watch that.
Nah.
Nah.
Okay, well
Yeah,
she
those
had
shorts.
one. No, she had on like some gray pants and she was dancing in the background, but she had one when she was saying something, and then the bitch walked off, and that goddamn room was dirty to the motherfucker. I was like, bitch, you can't even clean up a single space. And you talking about you about to get a house?
Right.
And I'm thinking, so you telling me Luciana is coming over there to that motherfucker and watching Justice
Hey,
in
yeah,
that dirty
you know the
motherfucker?
something. I'm glad you said it. You know, you don't hear that name no more.
Nah, she don't talk about Luciana no more. Mm-mm. Nope. She don't talk about her anymore. Talking about Justice is changing and his behavior, and he's so tired when he comes home. That's because you're not making him go to bed at night. That's because you're not giving him the proper meals for him to eat. If he's in school, because I don't know now. I'm questioning if he's even in school.
No,
Because
she's
she
making
made the
these live
statement.
streams.
Because she made the statement. I told the school that I'm not that he's not going to miss any more days. So if he is in school, they said something to her about him being absent so much because her
No, she
lazy ass
said
won't get up in the morning.
no. She's saying that to rebuttal that we did. Because if you know she's watching, that's one thing about it. She's watching you and Sean Strings because you remember last week, STL, when we had that whole thing about no, I think that was me and you, Brent. I don't know what show we was on about is she a good parent or not,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And now she
Mm-hmm.
start making clips now about am I being a good mom? She also brung up some other YouTube lady who cussed out her child on stream and saying, "What is a good mom?" She even asked Damo, "Am I a good mom? Like, do I beat Justice or do I do this? Even though I sprayed him with water and all this stuff and all that, because she listening, because she knows she a
Yeah,
horrible ass mother.
she is.
But that boy ain't going to school. That's why she do her lives now are only like an hour, because that nigga napping.
Mm-hmm.
Or he only can be quiet for an hour. And after that, he about to be raised in hell. I need this. I want this. That boy ain't in school.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
It's one of these videos.
Yeah, that
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah,
That motherfucker. Yeah, I'm trying to
No,
mute
but
the
she
something.
got
nasty.
one though. She was what she was doing. She was talking and saying something in front of the camera, and then she walked off like she said something, and that motherfucker was trashy and disgusting. I was
She
like,
don't even
what
have her
the
bed
fuck?
made. She don't even make the bed. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Who lives like that? You can see
And
all
you
the
know
stuff
what?
on the floor. Look at all that stuff
You know
on
all
the
that shit.
floor.
And for somehow, some way, she's because she made him look like old as shit with like gray hairs in his face. So now I was
Yep.
like, bitch, you know how to alter your body. That's probably not even her goddamn body size. She probably way bigger than that.
You know she big. Talking about she weighed 230 pounds, but now she weigh 175. Okay. Right. Mm-mm. Nah. I'm just waiting on this court date. To see what happens. Y'all there? Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you
still
there?
here. I'm supposed
Oh,
to, that's all y'all had to say. I'm gonna go ahead and shut everything down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sasha Ray,
Right.
go get a job, bitch.
She ain't gonna be able to work. She ain't gonna be able to work. She can do YouTube though, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what somebody need to type in the chat. Oh, YouTubers hire Sansa Ray. Tell
All
her
right.
in the chat.
Yeah. Well, thanks for
She can
having
work
me
that.
up.
All right.
All right, I am.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Appreciate that for everybody. Damn, I was supposed to make this damn live. Yo, everybody make sure when I set the next live up that y'all click the reminder. Straight up, click the reminder. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be XXX. That's gonna be on the title. When you see that, definitely click the reminder. Trust me. Trust me. Click the reminder on that when I post it. You know? But till then, everybody stay up.